Hi, everyone. Jacqueline Kuhn here with JacquelineKuhn.com, powered by angels. And we are here to talk about Archangel Chamuel and Taurus season. I'm recording this on April 22nd, so we're a couple of days into Taurian energy, and you should be feeling a little bit of a slowdown, right? That Aries fire is beginning to morph into a little more steady state, right? A little more consistent, steady state. And as the other planets begin to transit into Taurus, more and more of that Taurian, practical, grounded energy will be coming forth. Before we begin, I did want to use this opportunity to communicate a minor update. Yes, I was impacted by the closing of the Painted Tree stores. My store, along with all the other stores in the US, were closed last week. At the moment, I have no plans for opening any new store. I do have all the merchandise online, and the merchandise that was in the store is in storage. So should you want any Archangel merchandise for the time being, please contact me via email, message, drop a note from the website, or even a comment here in the video, and I can arrange payment and shipping should you not be local to the Chicago area. Also, I will be putting a link in the comments, but on April 27th, so just about a week from this recording, I'm doing a webinar on the 3 keys to understanding your soul purpose. This is a free webinar, and I'm offering it at 7 p.m. on Central Time. I'm offering it for you to get a glimpse into what additional information on how to use the astrology, how to use the archangels to uncover your soul's purpose. At the end of this webinar, I will be making an offer to the webinar attendees. It will not be recorded, but if you are an attendee, there will be some special pricing on my soul purpose products. So if you are available, I would encourage you to attend. With that, let's get started. So most of you have been subscribers for a while, and I thank you so much for that. For those of you that are new, I teach, subscribe, and honor 15 archangels. These archangels are identified hierarchically and noted in the Book of Enoch. So if you're familiar with the Book of Enoch or want to go and read that book, you will find information about all of these archangels. What is not written in any scripture is the association to astrology. That is something that I have done after my research. Others have done similar things, but this is my own pairing of each archangel with an astrology sign. So Michael, Raphael, and Haniel are not associated with astrology. They are the uber superpower, our protector, our healer, and our divine intuition. All of the others from Ariel through Pisces are linked to a sign, and we are in Taurus, and that is Archangel Chamuel. So here is the moon place, the placements of all the planets at the moment. The moon may have moved, so you might want to disregard that, but all of the other planets are mostly in Aries, but although we do have Venus already having moved into Taurus and Uranus has been in Taurus. So as Mercury and Mars move, later this month, I'll be covering that as well as we get fully grounded into Taurian energy as the month goes on and into May. What is Taurian energy and how does this transit feel? It's really a feel from the firecracker of Aries to the stabilization of Taurus, right? Aries is about do it now, let's get it done, let's turn it on, let's fire it up. Taurus is about let's maintain it. Let's get a good pace of work. Let's make sure we can follow through. Let's make sure we can sustain this, right? And so this is taking those sparks from Aries season and making sure that you can sustain and maintain them. So the couple of things that I encourage you to do as we begin this season is when you look at what you have initiated and what is on your plate, you want to ask yourself, is this worth my energy and will it last? Because in Taurus season, you don't want to be working on things that are really not worth your energy, because Taurus is about focusing and grounding yourself in what really matters. So if it's not lasting, if it's like, a flash in the pan, if it isn't a part of your core business, relationship, home, personal life, might want to think about putting it aside for now. And then from your identity, your value, your work value, it's like, what do you value and what is worth investing in? So in, in Aries, it's kind of like, what your identity, what is my identity, right? What is my work identity? What do I do? Who I am? Now it's like, what do I value? And what should I be doing? What aligns with my values that I should continue to be doing? What work should I continue to be doing? What investments should I continue to be doing that are aligned with my values? So this is a little, again, deeper, a little more grounded, a little more like taking a little bit of responsibility and accountability from the let's just do it, motion of Aries. Because Pisces, we think about it. Aries, boom, we do it. Taurus, we maintain it, right? We start the process of maintaining it so we can carry it through for the rest of the year. With regards to grounding, right? Aries is the mind is firing off a lot of ideas, and Taurus wants us to ground in our bodies. And so you want to ask yourself, what choices can you make that you'll feel nourished, right? Not just productive, but truly nourished. What are you doing to nourish your body and spirit? Not just, work to do to do it, or to check a box and say, I did this. Are you really nourishing your body and spirit based on what you're doing? And then the commitments you're going to make now and hold them through the end of the year. This is the time to make those commitments, right? You thought about it in Pisces season, you activated things in Aries season. Now in Taurus season, we want to say, what are we going to commit to through the end of the year? What doors are we going to walk through, right? What are we going to nurture and maintain, knowing that we're going to be leaving other things behind? So this is the time to take a look at what you're doing and decide, what are you committing to? And then commit. And that's a big word. It means committing. It means you will get it done. It's a little more than intentional. Intention means I mean to get it done. Commitment is I will get it done, right? So that's really like, now is the time to say, okay, we're in April, April through May. What are we going to commit to complete throughout the rest of the year? And then from the fiery desire of Aries, right? I really want everything. To the grounding of Taurus, which is, what can I create, right? What is my plan? What is my structure? What am I going to do to maintain my creation, right? What do I really want to build this year? What do I want to build, either professionally, personally, physically, like home stuff, right? What do I want to build? What do I want to create? And plan it, commit to it, make sure it aligns with your values, make sure that what you're planning on is going to last, that it's worth your energy, that it's something you can commit to. That's the energy of Taurus, and it's a beautiful time of year, because what you do now is going to pay back tenfold as the year unfolds. Those those thoughts in Pisces season, the activation in Aries, and now we say, okay, everything that we activated, everything that we thought about, what is it that I really want to take and move forward? What really makes sense for me? And so during Taurus season, so now until, mid-May, um, you want to be reminded that manifestation requires consistent effort on your part. In order to truly create and manifest what you desire, you need consistent effort. You need commitment. You need to trust. You need to trust that growth might be slow. Growth might be methodical. You need to trust that the timing is divine, not necessarily in your own hands. You want to make sure that it's quality. What you're doing is the highest quality. And want to make sure that you're not taxing your own self, your body and your body's rhythms and wisdoms and your mind is going to be able to continue that rhythm and pace through the end of the year. So consistency. If there's anything about Taurus season that I find is like keywords, it's consistent, it's grounding, it's practical, right? And it's deciding and committing so that you have a successful remainder of the year. It may mean that your goals and or intentions need to be revised, and that's okay, right? If you created them and went through the Pisces season where you thought about this stuff and the Aries season where you just started activating things and now you're like, okay, how does everything fall through? You might need to change, and that is okay. There's nothing wrong with that. If you are working on your solar return, this is all, where does the Taurus season fit into your solar return? If you are a Taurus and you don't have a solar return, you might want to contact me to get one, because the solar return is really what the astrology, what the planets, what the energy is asking of you for this year, birthday to birthday, 2026 to 27. And your birthday is a perfect time to do it, but Taurus season is perfect for anybody, really, because this is the time to really understand what it is I need to get done this year. So perfect opportunity for a solar return. Now, how does Archangel Chamuel fit? Archangel Chamuel is a really perfect grounding archangel and peaceful, right? His colors are green with red, just like the heart chakra, or green with pinky red, like the heart chakra, because he wants you to find peace and love in yourself and in others and in God, right? And his name actually means he who seeks God. He is here to help you understand divine love, accept what it is you can do, what it is you can't do, and bring that grounded peace, right? In deciding and committing, and then have peace that this is what I'm going to be doing and it's right for me. He also can help you tap into the divine and get other angels, God, source, whatever you call your God, to help as you continue throughout the year. He is mentioned in scripture. He was with Adam and Eve after the expulsion to comfort them, and he is written as being with Jesus in the Garden of Gethsemane in the days before his crucifixion. So Chamuel is to bring you peace and love and accept your purpose in life. Some of the things that he can do to work with him, he brings emotional safety. to this time of stability, right? Because he'll bring that, you can ask him to help you make sure that you're secure in what you're doing, that you are safe in making your choices, in being steady, and help you ground. He softens the Taurus resistance to change. Taurus does not like change. Taurus is a plodding, very grounded. We like they like things the way they are. And you can in this energy you can hang on to what feels familiar, because it's safer. And Chamuel can soften that and help you to release what you have to so that you can move forward. He also enhances the connection to pleasure because Taurus rules, senses of touch, taste, beauty, comfort. Taurians love their comfort, right? They usually, if you know Taurians, they like comfortable things, comfortable home and nice cars, and they love beauty and comfort. And so he helps sort of connect with that so that you don't, in a practical way, so as not to spend too much money or feel guilty or have any self-judgment of yourself for liking nice things in life. Self-work self-worth work. So as you go through Taurian season and determine what you're committing to, Chamuel can help you deepen what you are doing to identify your own self-worth and remind you that you are loved. And then he really helps building healthy, steady relationships. Taurus is loyal, they're devoted, they're consistent, right? Because they're grounded, right? They're really into that earth. And Chamuel can support that and then even heal your heart for those who have been in relationships that have been damaging. And he can help you feel safe in relationships, moving forward and help ground you in that way. So he's an amazing archangel. A lot of people don't know who he is and never have heard of him. But he is absolutely the archangel for peace, love, and grounding. And with that, I do have a short little prayer for him. And even if you just want, to do a real quick thank you, thank you, Archangel Chamuel, for bringing, peace into my life. That's a beautiful short prayer for him. And one of those things that you could do on a daily basis, especially if things are getting kind of crazy, and you've got a lot going on and you really need that peace, ask him to bring peace and thank him for bringing peace into your life. So with that, I want to thank you for watching this. Look in the comments for information about that webinar. It's going to be on the 27th of April, so looking forward to having you with me then. And in the meantime, more videos will be landing, including a podcast I will be on later today. So look for those announcements and links as well. Go with peace, be blessed, and until we meet again, goodbye for now.